What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to talk about some lovely Digimon TCG news, including a new promo that I firstly am very excited about, and secondly, looks really, really good. Now, I told you a little while ago, I showed you a less than ideal image, explaining to you that there was going to be a brand new Digimon that got a promo card in an upcoming issue of Psycho Jump magazine. And I showed you an image of the Digimon, but I didn't know its name or anything about it, because it is, when I say brand new Digimon promo, I don't mean, hey, we've not seen this card before. I mean, hey, we've not seen this Digimon before. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's there. Although, actually, in hindsight, its name is in giant letters right in the middle of the image I showed you before. So, sorry about that. It's Espimon, and it's absolutely freaking adorable. I love him. But the card's actually really good. Now, my understanding is this is coming out in the August issue of Psycho Jump magazine, which is going on sale actually very, very soon, on the 4th of July. Now, I have found an Amazon listing for the August issue of Psycho Jump magazine, which doesn't feature any kind of image, doesn't say it comes with this promo card or any of that. I'm hoping I have pre-ordered the correct one, because I really want this promo card. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen, because it may or may not actually be coming. I might have pre-ordered the wrong thing. I might end up looking really stupid. But hopefully, I've pre-ordered the correct magazine, and that means I get this promo. And it's actually a really fun, interesting promo. Now, stats-wise, we've got 3 cost to play normally, 0 cost to Digivolve, 2,000 power. Nothing exciting, it's a level 3 with a skill, right? I should say translation from the lovely folks over at Ensan Gaming. And what we've got is when you play, reveal the top card of your opponent's security. If that card is a Digimon, draw 1. Return the revealed card to the top of your opponent's security stack, face down. Now, this does a couple of things. Firstly, it's often going to be a draw 1. Where you're going to run into issues here is in those hybrid decks. We all know hybrid decks are literally everywhere. That's going to be a slight problem because hybrid decks are going to have quite a lot of tamers in the security, and that's going to be sad. But against a lot of decks, and a lot of the time, this is just going to be a draw 1. And draw 1 is good. We like drawing when we play cards. That's awesome. But the thing that it does, which is arguably way more important, it guarantees what is on top of your opponent's security. There is no attacking into the security, hoping that you survive. You know what's there. And that's absolutely huge. I mean, when this works, if this works properly, you play this card, you draw 1, and then you know what's on the top of your opponent's security. So if you know that it's a 3,000 power Digimon, you can actually attack with a 4,000 power Digimon, guaranteeing that you survive attacking into the stack. Which is ridiculous! The idea of taking a 4,000 power Digimon, attacking into the stack, and actually being, confident of survival, that's ridiculous! That is absolutely, fully ridiculous. And yet, that's what's happening here. It's amazing! I love this card. I think this is a genuinely good card. It's one that I want to have a play around with. It's one that I want to try popping into a bunch of decks. It's one that I'm genuinely excited about because the idea here, and we've all seen cards like Gabumon seeing play that are just a draw when you play. The idea of having that also lets you look at the top card of your opponent's security, yes. And I know it's not guaranteed. I am fully aware that the draw 1 is not guaranteed. That's not lost on me, all right? I don't even care. Not only is this a promo, it's a good promo. Although a couple of things to note, this is going to be banned from tournaments in Asia outside of Japan. And the reason is extremely simple. All magazine promos are. We got word the other day that the Gamamon is not legal for tournament play outside of Japan in Asian territories because it's a magazine promo, and though they can be gotten in Japan, they're really hard to get outside of Japan, and for that reason they end up being banned from official tournaments in Asian territories that are not in Japan. Similarly, this is going to be a bit awkward inside Japan. You're going to need to get this sooner rather than later. I believe this is a good card, or at least has potential, and you may want to play a playset of it, and you never know what's going to be released in the future, so it's something you absolutely need to keep an eye on. And we don't know how it's coming out over here, but it's coming out over here in some way, shape, or form. Don't worry your pretty little heads about it. We all know that Gamamon was actually the last of the magazine promos over in Japan. That was the most recent one that's actually been released. It was in a previous issue of Psycho Jump a while ago at this stage. You'll notice it's got the same stamp as this new promo, because it's, again, Psycho Jump promo. Well, wonderful news. That was a pre-release promo for BT8. I'm not guaranteeing that Espimon's going to be a pre-release promo. I'm saying it would make sense. But whether it's a pre-release promo or a box topper or a promo or something else, it's going to happen. We're going to get this card. I can't tell you how. If I had to guess, I would actually guess it is going to be a pre-release promo. That does make a whole bunch of sense. The other magazine promos we got were actually box toppers. The 1.0 and 1.5 box toppers were pairs of early magazine promos over in Japan. There were 3 pairs of magazine promos. So 3 magazines, each of which came with a pair of promos. So they were given out in these box topper packs. They were very cool. But nowadays, this makes the most sense. It wasn't necessarily a magazine promo, but we did get the anniversary book, which did come with promos of Old Force Digimon Zero and Aero Digimon Zero. Incidentally, very cool book. If you can get your hands on it, I would highly recommend it. It basically just shows you the entire first year of the Digimon TCG in Japanese. It's awesome. But they were our pre-release promos for, if I remember correctly, BT7. And they were just your pre-release promos. So this all makes perfect sense. Not guaranteeing this is going to be a pre-release promo, let's be clear. But I am saying it's pretty likely at this stage. And if it's not that, it's coming in another way, and that's all right as well. And we did also get confirmation of the box toppers from EX-03. Remember, that is what's being spoiled, revealed, call it what you will, over in Japan at the moment. We know there's going to be a super special box topper with a much lower pull rate. We unfortunately have no information about that as it stands. We don't know. Sorry. You know, like, the second that's revealed, I'm going to show you, though, right? Yeah, you do. But we have seen this image of what the box toppers are going to be. The Digimon, not the card. Sorry about that. But a lovely Stephen J.C. Richardson has told us we've got a red-purple Paildramon, a blue Wingdramon, a yellow Vidramon, a green Grounddramon, a black Sealsdramon, a red-purple Dino Beamon, and a BT3 Virus Imperial Dramon Hyper Colosseum frame. And I'm going to believe that they're true about this because, I don't know, they seem to know what they're doing with this. So yay! Incidentally, we have actually seen one of them. The Sealsdramon was shown off. And it's weird. This seems like the regular art, but we know the box toppers are alternate art. So I'm slightly confused about this one, but we'll have to wait and see. Either way, it's going to be a box topper, either this. I believe they are alternate art as box toppers. As a card, it's alright. I mean, what we've got here is a 5 cost to play normally, 2 cost to Digivolve, 4,000 power Digimon. Slightly on the higher side to play, but nothing major. And we've got jamming. Jamming is good. Jamming means you can attack into the stack, and you don't get into trouble. Which is nice. But way more excitingly than that, as an inheritable skill, on your turn, once per turn, when you play a Digimon with D-Brigade in its traits, until the end of this turn, that Digimon gains Rush. This is actually, like, legitimately huge. Now, like many of you, I like D-Brigade. And like many of you, I have tried to make D-Brigade work. Because I really want it to. And like many of you, I have discovered it's not a top-tier deck, not yet at least. We've got a 2 cost to play Commandramon from BT3. We've got a free cost Commandmon from BT4 that potentially lets you play another one on deletion. These are cards that you would love to give Rush. A 2-cost Digimon with Rush? I mean, let me spoil the surprise for you. We don't have a 2-cost Digimon with Rush. Because the idea of a 2-cost Digimon with Rush is absurd. Rush means you can attack the turn you play it. It's clearly too good. Now, don't get me wrong. You need to get this Sealsdramon, then you need to Digivolve from it. So it's an inheritable skill. And you only get to use it once per turn per Sealsdramon, or Digimon evolve from Sealsdramon. Even so, this is awesome. I love this. I've not seen the other 5 box toppers, but I'm telling you right now, this is the one that I want. Because it looks amazing. So yeah, get me a place out of that. This is cool. We don't know what the other 5 box toppers are. Obviously, as they are revealed, I will share them with you. I'm nice like that. That's what I do. But the one we've seen looks really good. And we've got a new promo that looks very, very nice indeed. But I want to know what you think about all of this. So let me know in the comment section. Get us. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Digimon and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.